Hi guys, this is Clara. Welcome back to my channel. On today's video, I'm going to go through all of the makeup that I will be using for this coming week. I went through my stash and I pulled everything that I need for a full face of makeup for the whole work week. So that way it will save me some time in the morning. I go to work very early and I don't have to be digging through my drawers. And I just think that this is a new system that I'm going to be trying to see if it helps me out in the morning. So I'm going to show you everything that I picked for the week, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep it in this box here so that I just pull this out in the morning and, you know, get to work. So I didn't pull out any moisturizer. That's just a routine that I go through really quickly in the morning, and that takes me no time because I use the same thing every day. So the makeup is the one that sometimes I have to stop and think what I want to use. So for primers, I pulled out some of the products that I have been receiving in my beauty boxes, like the Allure and the Play by Sephora. So I pulled out a primer that was in my, I believe this was in my Allure box. And this is a Stellar Brilliant Primer. And I looked it up, and the full size at Sephora is $35. And it has like a 4-star rating. And it's out of stock right now. So I'm going to give it a try this week to see if I like it. Hopefully it is not something that is going to be super glowy. It's like a light blush color. It doesn't have any scent, and it feels really, really nice on the skin. It feels very, very smoothing, and it feels like it kind of blurs. So I'm looking forward to using it and see how I like it. And as a backup, in case I don't like this one, or in case it's too shiny, I pulled out my No Pore Blem primer, and this is one that is supposed to be blurring for enlarged pores, and I've used this one before. This is not new, but this also feels very moisturizing, and I like the way it performs on my skin. So I pulled this as a backup in case I end up not liking the first one. So as far as foundations, I had two different deluxe samples. The first one is from Makeup Forever HD, and this is the Ultra HD Perfector. And this is supposed to be more like a BB cream, and it has an SPF of 25. Now I've tried this one once before and I really liked it. For being a BB cream, it has quite a bit of coverage, which I really did like, because a lot of BB creams is almost like putting on a tinted foundation, which really doesn't do much for the skin. So this one does, it does have some coverage, so it's really nice. I really like this one. The full size of this one is $43 at Sephora. So I can't wait to continue using it. I've only used it once. So once it's not really, you know, enough to tell whether you're gonna like something or not. The other deluxe sample that I have, and I believe I got this one from Sephora Playbox, is the Cover FX Power Play, and this is a foundation that is supposed to be more of a high coverage foundation. Now this seems a little light for my skin, but if I mix it, maybe if it's too light with the Cover FX, it will work. I have to try it, but it just looks a little light right now. Even on my hand, it looks a little light. So I'm going to give it a try. Maybe if I mix both of them. It feels very nice. Smooths out the skin, so it's very, very nice coverage. But it just looks like a tad light for me. And this one, the full size, is $44 at Sephora. Okay, so the powder that I'm going to be using for the week is going to be my Too Faced Ethereal Setting Powder. And I've had this for a long time, probably for about a year. And I really do enjoy this powder. It does a great job of setting your makeup, and it kind of blurs everything so that your pores don't show up that much. And it does a great job under your setting your concealer under your eyes. It doesn't really crease. It's very nice. It's very finely milled. So I do enjoy this powder. Now for blush, or bronzer, I'm going to use my Becca bronzer. And this is in Capri Coast, and this is a beautiful shade. It is not very, very dark. It really blends into your skin. It has a little bit of a sheen to it, but it really comes off kind of matte. So it doesn't give you any kind of shininess on the skin. It's beautiful. I really do love the Becca products. She does beautiful face products. As far as powders, I don't have any of her blushes, but I do have this bronzer and a couple of her highlighters, and I really do enjoy her powder products. Now the blushes that I'm going to use is going to be the ones that I showed you guys in another video before, which is the Tarte Trio, and it's the one that is a Love, Learn, and Love. I really do enjoy these blushes. They are so beautiful on the skin. So I'm going to be using this one for the week. And this is the Tarte Double Duty Beauty Make Every Moment Count palette. So this is the palette I'm going to be using for the week. And the concealer that I'm going to be using this week, this is a Revolution concealer. And this is not drugstore, because you can't find it like at Walgreens or anything like that, but you do find it at Ulta. It's like $7. This concealer is beautiful. It goes on very smoothly. It's not very drying, so it does a great job of not really creasing too much under your eyelids, under your eyes, and it looks very, very nice. For $7, it's a great quality concealer, and I definitely recommend it. The shade that I have is C5, and I really don't know what color that corresponds with. It just says C5, but I do love that. And then in case I have super duper dark circles under my eyes, I did pull out the L'Oreal True Match. This is a correcting concealer, and this is the one that is like in a peach, and this does a great job of helping to conceal any extra dark circles that you may have under the eyes. So this is what I'll be using during the week if I have some nights that I can't sleep, which happens often. As far as highlighter, this is a pretty new kit that I have from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and this I had it on sale half off at Macy's not too long ago, and it brings 4 shades. And this one and this one are the ones that I use because they're not glittery. It just gives you a really pretty shine or sheen to your cheek. These two are a little dark, but I do like to use them on my eyes. They're beautiful to put in the center of your lid, both of them. So let me swatch them for you. The first two are the ones that, I'm going to make them a little dark so you can see them. But the first two are the ones that I use. Which is Marshmallow and Starburst. Which is, this is Starburst. No, wait. This is Starburst. And this is Marshmallow. Kind of hard to do this on the camera because it's backwards. So this is Starburst. And this is Marshmallow, which even though it looks white on the palette, it's more like a gold once you put it on. It's very pretty. And then the other two, let me swatch them. These look really, really pretty on the lid. This one is Gumdrop, and this one down here is Butterscotch. And on my hand, this is Gumdrop and Butterscotch. So they're very pretty. They stay on all day. You know, sometimes you put a highlighter on and by the end of the day you really can't see anything on your cheek. This one you can see it all day. So it's beautiful as far as the application. For the primer on my eyes, I'm going to be using a new palette that I have never used before, so I wanted to use a good primer like I normally would on a regular good palette that I use. And so I'm going to use the one that I love the most, the Mercier primer. And you guys have seen that before. So the eyeshadow palette that I'm going to use is the Solstice palette. And this one I purchased it through the shophush.com website, and this is a Bad Habit is the brand, and the name of the palette is Solstice. And this is a dupe for the Natasha Denona Sunset palette. The Bad Habit, what they do is they copy expensive palettes. So let's say this palette is a copy of the Natasha Denona Sunset palette, which sells for $129. So the price for this palette is $16, but when I bought it, it came in a pack of 2 with another palette for $24. So it's actually $12. Now I've seen some really great reviews on the Bad Habit palettes and on this one, so I can't wait to try it. So let me swatch a few of these shades for you. Now I don't have the Natasha Denona because I would never pay $129 for a palette. But this one so far, I swatched it when I got it, and it feels really, really nice. Now I don't know once it goes on the eyes how nice that will be. So this is a swatch of some of the colors. And the swatch looks beautiful. It was very soft and buttery going on the hand. So I can't wait to try it. So once I use it for the week, I'll go ahead and give you guys a review of what I think of the palette. Now the other palette that it came with is the Supernova, which is and it even brings a mirror. I can't believe it. It's a decent mirror, because sometimes you get mirrors that looks like a funhouse mirror, but this one is actually a nice one. And this is a copy of the Natasha Denona Lila palette, which is also $129. So this is really pretty also. So let me swatch a few of these for you. Now I'm not going to be using this one this week. I pulled out a Tried and True palette for the week, so that in case I don't like the other one, or I act like I'm going to be at a different location than my palettes, I can just go to my drawer and pull it, right? But the thing is to save time. So look at these swatches. And this is one-time swipe. This is the Supernova. It's beautiful. So I'm going to try those and see, or I'm going to try the Solstice this week and then the Supernova next week and see how I like it. So the other palette that I picked, so that, because this is all mainly, very warm and oranges and reds and browns. So I didn't want to wear like the same colors all week. So I pulled my Huda Beauty Mauve Obsessions palette, and this is what I'm going to be using also. This is more mauves, and it does have a couple of like reds, and it brings a couple of browns, but they're definitely different shades altogether. And I love this palette. I love the Huda Beauty eyeshadows. They're beautiful. They go on your eyes like butter. They stay on all day. They don't crease. They blend like magic. I don't have enough nice things to say about them. Definitely would recommend them. And these palettes, her big palettes are more expensive, like $65. But these smaller ones, I believe they're like either $27 or $29. It's not too bad. And the size of the eyeshadows, I mean, that's plenty. I'm not going to be running out of eyeshadow anytime soon. And $29, I mean, that's, for 9 shades that they're going to work like a dream. That's pretty good. So then the last thing that I pulled out was lipsticks. Well, I also pulled out mascara. Let's go through the mascara first. So my brow pencil that I pulled out is the Too Faced Brow. And this is in medium brown. And this is a nice one. I mean, it's, it does a good job. So it has the pencil on one side. The only thing is it's got that, I'd rather have like the micro pencils that have the really thin tip instead of these thick ones. I find the other ones easier to work with. But this one's nice, and it smells like chocolate, believe it or not. And then it's got a spoolie on the other side. I don't buy any kind of brow pencils that do not have a spoolie on the other end. I don't care how good they are. I need a spoolie, and I don't need to go looking for a separate one. So for my mascaras, I brought out my Tried and True Lash Princess, but I think it's starting to dry out, so I pulled out a backup, which is my Better Than Sex mascara by Too Faced, and this is a very nice mascara. Has a really nice brush. It's a natural bristle brush, and this gives you some really nice long lashes. This is what I have on today. So it's a very nice mascara. It doesn't flake, it doesn't smudge, so it's very, very nice. For my lower lashes, I pulled out the Supersizer by CoverGirl, which I enjoy because it has a little brush and it makes it easy to put it on your lower lashes, and this one does not smudge on my lower lashes or flake. For my lips, I have the Pure lip scrubber, or what do you want to call this? Let me see, what do they call it? Plumping lip exfoliator. Now I don't find this plumping, and you know, so I also pulled the L'Oreal Riche, the Brilliant Color ones, and this is number 906, and I had it upside down. And let me see. I also pulled out the L'Oreal Color Riche Brilliant Lipstick, and the color is Burnished Blush. This is so pretty. I showed you guys this before. It's a beautiful pink. It is so comfortable on your lips. It's very moisturizing, so I really do enjoy that. And another one that I pulled out was a Tarte lipstick, and this is also a beautiful color. This is a Tarte, and this is in the color Pink Peony, and this is also very nourishing and very comfortable on the lips, very pretty. And the lip gloss that I pulled out is the one by Fenty Beauty, and this is a beautiful, beautiful lip gloss. One of my favorites. I think I'm starting to run out. And this is just the one and only shade that she has. I don't have it on here, so I don't remember the name, but it's the only one that she has. The only gloss. It's so pretty. And it's so neutral. You really can put it over a mauve color, or you know, a brown color. It's beautiful. Really, it really is gorgeous. It feels so comfortable. It gives you such a nice shine on your lips. I really do enjoy it. I hope that she comes out with more shades, but I haven't seen any more. That's the only one that is by Rihanna. She's done her makeup line, Fenty, and you can find it at Sephora, and that is a gorgeous lip gloss. But I am running out. How sad. But anyway, this is all the makeup. And then the one setting spray that I picked out is the Tarte Ready Set Radiant. I haven't tried it before. I did purchase this through the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty. They had it half price. So this is a setting spray I'll be using for the week. So this is my makeup, guys. Let me know if you would like to see me create a look with any other palettes that I showed you. I'll be more than happy to do that. And I will report back to you as how I like the Solstice palette. So thank you so much for spending a few minutes with me on this Sunday, and I will see you on my next video. Bye.